Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. So, many of you guys saw my video of me snapping his leg. Man, and see how he fits on there. Oh! Did you see that? I just snapped his leg. And there it is. So now, we have to fix this guy. So how can we fix him? There's a number of ways. One way is I could carefully try to remove this pin right here, and then take and put a metal pin on this side and put it back in. That's kind of a pain, but these figures right now are still pretty inexpensive. So an example is I picked up this He-Man figure here with the Sean Penn head. You can pick them up pretty cheap on Amazon or other places because this was the first edition and people don't really care a lot for this head. There's some people that do, but not a lot of people. So he's pretty inexpensive to pick up. In fact, I have one on eBay right now that is only going for like $5 or something. So they're pretty cheap with this older head, but we don't care about the head. We just care about the leg. So we can just change out this leg using this leg here, replace it, or both legs if you want to fix our He-Man figure. Now this is actually the Thunder Punch He-Man. Thunder, thunder, Thunder Punch He-Man. You can hear him do his clicking. Ooh, there it is. But even though he clicks and makes all this cool sound, he doesn't really follow through with a punch. And so his punch is almost like it's short-stopped. So instead of coming across and wham like the old one used to do, it only stops right straight on. And that's it. Now, I'm not a huge fan of that, of it stopping right there. And so I'm going to actually take all the Thunder Punch stuff off him and put it on him. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and rip open this figure and start doing our transformation. So here we go. Now it's funny with this figure here, I tried to get it off the package without ruining the paper, and when I did that I used an iron and basically ended up melting the side of this packaging. And you can see here it's all kind of white and cloudy on this side where I tried to take off that packaging using that steam iron, and it was just a failure. It did not work the way I wanted it to. So here is the comic Beast Brigade. And fun. Hey, it has the words. Look at that. Alright, so let's get him out of here. Let's get him out of here. Wow, it even melted even the inside. You can see right there where that heat iron just got so hot. It was funny, the whole inside of this was just full of steam when I was doing it. So I know I had to open him soon, because otherwise the figure would be destroyed in a short matter of time. Alright, so let's talk about how to fix this figure first, and then we'll do the conversion. My leg! My leg! Anyway, so let's get this one out of there. Alright. Come on off of there. There we go. And here are his cool weapons. His half sword. And his shield. And his axe. The axe of power. Where are my scissors? There they are. Scissors are pretty dull. I just used it to cut some cork board a few minutes ago, and I think I might have ruined the hinge on it. Alright, here's the half sword. Of course, it matches with Skeletor's sword to make a full sword. There we go. Let's just toss all these pieces. And let's go ahead and toss them into the hot water. Let me go and add a light on here so we can see what we're doing. There we go. I'm just going to toss them in the hot water. Now, this would be easier if this figure would allow the waist to be separated here, but this one does not. The waist is stuck on there, and so we're gonna have to deal with that. So let's go ahead and also remove the boots on this guy. We're gonna need your boot, man. And your leg, actually. We'll just toss them in there, too. No, I don't like putting a lot of figures into the heated vat at once because it just causes the water to cool down too fast. And we'll see if we can get this done quickly. Oop. All right. Let's go ahead and pull off his boots first. Because I should have had it on camera so you guys can see if his leg's hot enough to pull off. And it is. There is the leg we need for the replacement piece. Let's see if his leg is soft enough to pull off. And it is. So then you just take and put this leg back in its place. And normally I would take and replace both legs just to make sure that they match the coloring correctly. But this color is pretty close. Where are my tongs of power? Oops. Now I'm knocking over my classics He-Man. Tongs of power. And bada bing, bada boom. Done. Fixed. No monkeying with glue or pins or drilling or anything else. So, now let's have some fun and let's actually take these back off. Take this back off. I'm going to put it back on this He-Man. And we're going to give him this boot. I guess I could have left the boot on, huh? This boot. Rip off this armor. Pull off his head. Oh, his head's kind of stuck. We'll toss it in hot water. I'll put his forearms in the hot water too. So we're going to use all that. We'll put his arms in the forehead, or in the hot water, his forearms. And his head. Okay, that's a tight fit. We're gonna have some He-Man stew. Alright, let's see if we can get his head off yet. Great, let's rip off the armor. Come off of their armor. Now, normally I just take and yank the arms out, but on this arms, they are actually channeled in such a way that you just can't yank them off. Otherwise, you just would have pulled them off and been done with it. So, oh, that armor's done stuck on there. Stuck on you. There we go. I guess I can just pull it through his arm. I am just leaking water everywhere. Just toss him back in there. Now to get this armor off, you have to pull the legs off. Because Mattel has made it difficult that way. Then we'll pull off his arms. So I gotta line this up so you can see right at the elbow. Ugh. Ugh. There we go. We'll throw this armor back on. There we go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I guess I can throw the head on there too while we're at it. There we go. His head's kind of loose on there. It's funny, it's not quite the same size head as the other one. That's surprising. I'm surprised it's kind of loose that way. So you can just spin it around. So yeah, I'm going to have to use an O-ring or something to tighten that up. Alright, these should be warm enough now. And while these are being pulled off, I'm going to stick his arms back in here so they can accept the new forearms. Oh, my water's cooling down pretty fast. I can feel it's getting harder to pull things apart. All right, there's the forearm sitting there waiting to go into He-Man. He-Man. All right, this one first. There we go. And then this one. There we go. And there we go. There we have our Thunder Punch He-Man changed over to a regular, ordinary He-Man figure body, so he doesn't have the punching sound. Now, if you want, you could do the opposite here, too. You could take this and slide it on up over and stick it on this guy and turn your Thunder Punch He-Man into a regular dressed He-Man. Now, of course, since I broke my guy's leg, I need another leg to finish it. But this way, you can now, if you wanted to have your Thunder Punch work with a regular, ordinary He-Man figure, you can. It's just crazy how loose that head is on there. Is the ball joint really that big of a difference in size? I guess it is a little different. Anyway, there you go. That is one way to convert your He-Man over into the new He-Man body, or to make your regular He-Man into a Thunder Punch sound effect. It's just not the best. Oh! Punch. There we go. There we go. Takes a while to get it just right. Okay. Don't fall yet. I haven't hit you yet. There we go. Oh! Alright. That's it. That is how you can convert your Thunder Punch over to a regular He-Man, or how to fix a part that is broken without having to do too much effort. And again, right now, you can pick up those figures pretty cheap. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can find some inexpensive He-Man figures to use for fodder. Fodder. And like always, you can click the link in the description for my auctions. Like I said, I have one of these Sean Penn He-Man still in the package. And last time I checked, the auction is up to $5. Shipping is kind of high, which stinks, but that's just the way it is with shipping. All right. Until next time, good journey.
If you found enjoyment, like, subscribe.